Well, hey there, my name's Dr. Andrew Gorecki. For those of you that don't know me, I am a back pain specialist. People come to me when they're looking for help with their back pain or sciatica, and I help them, but not in the way that you might think. But before we get started today, if you like what I'm talking about in this video, and you're serious about finding a natural solution to your back pain or sciatica, I'd encourage you to visit myonlinesession.com. That's myonlinesession.com, where you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about your low back pain and sciatica and if a natural solution is there for you. So people come to me and they often ask me for a natural solution to their back pain and sciatica, and they want to avoid medications, injections, and surgery, but they're frustrated with the options that are out there because they are only masking the symptoms of pain and they're temporary. So they come to me and they want to find a solution, but they don't want to waste their time, their money, and their energy on ineffective options that only mask the symptoms. And yet, even though they're motivated to find a natural solution, they're frustrated because all the things they've been given in the traditional health system have only masked the symptoms. So who wouldn't be frustrated by that, right? Those short-term Band-Aids, when really what we want to find is a long-term solution. And so when I meet somebody that comes to me for help and they're telling me that story, which is very common, I tell them one thing always works, and that is really to think outside the box and recognize that low back pain is not the low back's fault. It's actually the areas above and below that aren't moving properly that are causing stress in the lower back. No matter what your type of back pain is, if you focus on the areas above and below, you'll find a natural solution and you'll return to moving again without pain. So if you're serious about finding a natural solution to your back pain, I'd encourage you to visit myonlinesession.com. And you can talk with me and we'll find a natural solution for you. And in the rest of this video, I'm going to show you some hopefully useful information that'll help you get along the path, get down the path of natural healing today so you can get started. So I hope you enjoy. So today we're talking about a study called the asymptomatic imaging study. So what that means is this study took thousands of people that have no pain. And what they did is they gave them an MRI and an X-ray. And they wanted to find out what's going on in the spine, particularly the lower spine. And the results are absolutely fascinating. So you've got a lot of people that are out there, they're not having any pain, they get the MRI or the X-ray, and what they found was the majority of people that are living without pain have stenosis or arthritis or degenerative disc disease, which is again all the same thing, they're just called different names. It's aging of the spine. The majority of people that are walking around on earth have this in their spine. In fact, you can see the table here. Here's our numbers. You're focusing on the top column here, which is the disc degeneration, which again is arthritis. We know that 80% of people over the age of 60 are walking around with this in their spine without any pain. If you go to the 80s and 90s, we're talking about 97, 98% of people that are in their senior years are dealing with arthritis in their spine, yet they have no pain in the study. And so that's fascinating if you think about one of the main indicators that people will end up having surgery in their spine because they have back pain is what the image says, right? So now you have to think to yourself, gosh, that can't be the only decision maker because there are so many people, the majority of people are actually living without pain, yet they have this in their spine. So very fascinating study, and I hope that that makes sense to you and you can digest that information and recognize that there's a lot of hope. If you're out there and you've got back pain and it hurts when you stand and you walk and you have to lean on the grocery cart when you're shopping and it goes away when you sit down, again, we know that there's a good chance that you have arthritis, but hopefully this study sheds light on the fact that there is a lot of hope for you. There is a lot of things you can do